Hello.
Hey Shanice, this is
Hello,
John.
John.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Pretty good. About to start my day. Um, so I was interested if you wanted to do a little challenge to see who could make the most money for lunch shift.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I could use
Okay.
I'll use GrubHub and you could use UberEats and we could compare, see who could make the most money in a couple hours.
Okay.
All right, well, good luck.
Maybe you too.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll connect later and see how the day goes.
All right. I'm up for it.
All right, talk to you soon. Bye.
All right.
Hey everybody, how's it going? So as you can see, I'm about to do a little challenge. I'm doing a GrubHub versus Uber Eats with Side Gigs with Shanice. I will link her channel down below. I just thought it'd be fun because I do see that you guys love my comparison videos. So why not challenge someone else? See what their market's like. See who can make the most money and get a different point of view. So, like I said, I just got to Taco Bell and picked up an order. It's a pretty small one, to be honest. But I just wanted to start the day off and get on out to delivering. The hard part about delivering for me is always getting that first order. That's the longest wait of the day is always the first order. And even though it wasn't a good one, it's like, well, I'm going to take it just so I could get out there and start making money. The good thing about it is it's only a couple miles away from where I am now. It was a little bit far overall, but like I said, this is not an order I would normally accept. And then also part of it is I just want to get all the orders I can since I'm in a challenge. I don't want to sit around for another 30, 40 minutes waiting for my next order to come through. So it's probably going to be a day where I just accept everything, depending on the size, and hopefully it turns out good. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Boy, so I was starting to get nervous, right? So if you've seen my videos before, you know that I try to avoid Burger King. I just have so many issues with that restaurant in my area when I'm out making deliveries. What do you know? GrubHub sent me like a $7.80 offer or something like that right when I finished the Taco Bell delivery. And I'm like, man, I want to take every order. It's a low order. It's a restaurant I don't like. No, I'm going to reject it. This could end up biting me. I don't know. I'm rejecting it. I just can't do it. So I reject that, and then I'm like, all right, let me head to an area where there's some restaurants. So I go ahead and start driving towards a relatively busy area in town. It's about 10 minutes away from where I am. And I'm, about a minute away from where I was going to hang out, right? So it's 2 streets away from where I am right now, so it's literally right up the road. I'm just like, oh geez, I still don't have an offer. Maybe I should have taken that Burger King order. At least I would have had something. And then all of a sudden I get blessed with a $15 order from CG Public House. I've picked up from them before in the past. It's usually pretty easy. Every once in a while, they are slow, but the good news is I was already heading in that direction, 1, and then 2, the customer is like, it's a pretty close drop-off based off of the map. It looks like it's basically where I started is where the house was, and it's only another 4 minutes to the restaurant. So mileage is relatively low for a GrubHub order, pretty decent pay, and it's a lot better than dealing with Burger King's hassles. So at least I got that going for me. Right after my last update, I did get an order for Taco Bell. It's not a great order because there is a little bit of mileage. I do have to drive, it's saying 11 minutes for me to get there. I wasn't really paying attention to the map. But even if I was, like I said, I'm really trying to accept every order right now because I just got to make sure I'm making money. And I don't have a block scheduled, so I'm off shift. I just kind of get whatever comes my way. So I'm heading to Taco Bell now. It's like an $11 order, which honestly, that's not too bad. But the miles is up there a little bit, so that kind of stinks. But hey, it's 11:30 a.m. It's usually fast food during lunch. So that's kind of normal. And I mean, I'm used to multi-apping. I haven't done just one app in quite some time. So it feels kind of slow to me. But I do feel like that, like I said, that's just because I'm not used to only running one app at a time. I mean, I'm still getting 2 orders an hour, which is pretty decent, and the pay's been pretty good so far. So I'm having a pretty good day. It's just, it feels slow. I don't know. It's weird to me. When I first started multi-apping, I would stress out and it would just be like so hectic. And then now I switch over to just doing one app and I'm like, oh man, I am bored. But that's okay. At least I'm staying busy. I'm making decent money. And I think this is just a cool video. I wonder how Shanice is doing, if she's having any luck or not. I know for me personally, UberEats has been real busy lately in my market. They've been probably my go-to app, which that's might be an advantage for her if she's got that same situation going on. I don't really know her market, I've never delivered there. But if it's anything like my market has been lately, there's a lot of people who do take advantage of the, if you order in the next 10 minutes from these 5 places, you only have to pay a 99-cent delivery fee. So you get a lot of stacked orders, which means you get a lot more opportunity to get more tips. But like I said, we're both doing lunch shift. So if she's getting like McDonald's or like Wendy's or Subway, any of those, just your standard fast food restaurant, even if she does get a tip, I mean, it's only going to be a couple bucks typically with those fast food places. So I don't know. I'm really interested to see what happens, who ends up making the most money. I know me personally, usually GrubHub pays better when I'm sick. And that's going from experience based off since I've started GrubHub. Usually they pay higher. But UberEats in the last 2 months or so has really stepped their game up, and it seems like a lot more customers are using UberEats now. So I don't know. It's going to be tough. I really do think that $10 cash tip I got from the first Taco Bell order helped me quite a bit. But we'll see what happens. Boy, Taco Bell, huh? So with this order, I did get like a $4 tip in the app. And then he also gave me a $5 cash tip. Like, that's awesome. I do feel a little bad because it said, when I got there, it said, please get extra fire sauce. And it's like, no, that was in the drop-off instructions. Like, I don't know. Maybe they added it, but what can I do about that? So I really hope there's a bunch of fire sauce in there from Taco Bell. But honestly, I don't know. I can't do anything about it. So right now, I'm actually doing a Panda Express order. And I'll be 100% honest. I did not want to take this order. Another offer that it's like, oh boy, should I do it? I don't think I should. But I ended up taking it anyways, because like I said, it's a decent order. It's like $15, but high mileage again. Kind of sucks, but there's nothing you could do about that. Like, it is what it is. You just have to take it as it comes. And I mean, I've only got another hour and a half or so of this challenge. And it's like, okay, I could reject it, and then I might have to wait another 20 minutes before I even get an order. And at that point in time, I could have at least gotten close to the delivery drop-off. I accepted it when I was on that last drop-off, so it all depends. But I'm only 5 minutes away from the Panda Express that I'm headed to, so I don't think it's that bad. And then I think it's like a 10-minute drive to the drop-off, which isn't terrible, but it's certainly not the best scenario, especially because I know there's not many restaurants in that area. So most likely I'll be driving another 10 minutes out there to complete the order, and then 10 minutes back before I'm even near a restaurant. If I'm lucky, they will see me driving back and I'll get an order on the way, but that doesn't always happen, so I don't know, we'll see. The good news is, like I said, it's been pretty steady. I'm making some okay money, and I'm up to $15 in tips from cash tips, you know, and I don't think I've had a cash tip in months. So I don't know if it's because the Seahawks are playing or what, but I'll take it. Oh boy. Apparently I'm making all the mistakes today, so I've got a long trip ahead of me. I'm 18 minutes away. I honestly didn't realize it was that far out. I thought it was only like a 10-minute drive from the pickup location. So that really stinks. That could truly hurt me overall. Like I said, it's like a $15 order, but I mean, I don't know what the miles is, but it's got to be up there. That's got to be a really high mileage order, because it's mostly highway miles. So it could be like a 30-mile order. I don't know. I hope not. Let's see, 13 miles. Yeah, so it's like 26 miles when you consider coming back. 13 miles there, 13 miles back. Oh, geez, I killed myself with this one. Boy, I'll probably be able to do one or two more after this, and then I'll be done for the day. If you do not know who Side Gigs with Shanice is, you should definitely check out her channel. She's a really nice person, and she does similar videos to me. She does ride-along type of videos, and her market is in Texas, so it's kind of cool to work with someone in a different area, and see her perspective, what it's like in her market. Again, I think that you would enjoy her videos, and if there's one video in particular, if you're looking to get into DoorDash that she made, it's really cool, about answering your questions and can you deliver without the red bag or my DoorDash card. So definitely check that out. It's a really cool video, and be sure to let her know that I sent you in the comments on her channel. Well, as expected, the far order really hurt me. I think it's been about 30 minutes since I dropped off that order, which really sucks. If I was multi-apping, I wouldn't have this issue. But again, we wanted to do a little app versus app showdown. So there's not much I could do about it. I just accepted an order for Firehouse subs. It's pretty close by, but it's only a $10 order, nothing too crazy to get excited about. I'm hoping that I could do one more order after that, but again, it depends. If I don't get an offer right away, I'll end up turning the app off, but hopefully I'll get something so I could finish it off with a couple of quick orders. Alright guys, I decided to call it a quits after that last order for Firehouse subs. When we talked, Shanice and I, we were looking at doing around a 3-hour shift. And I checked at how long I was out for using the Stride app, and I've been out for 3 hours and 2 minutes. So really, it's pretty close. Probably as good as I could get, to be honest. I really would have liked to do one more order, but you know, it was overall a pretty good day, minus that half hour of waiting that I just had to do. So I ended up making $60.13 through the GrubHub app. Not bad. 3 hours, it's $20 an hour. But I also made $15 in a cash tip. We had one for $10, one for $5. So that's really good. That puts me up to $75 for the day in a 3-hour shift, which isn't bad because that's $25 an hour. I mean, I'm 100% okay with that. I know there's expenses and all that stuff. So after expenses, it's going to be a little less. But honestly, with tax write-offs and how good gas mileage is these days on cars, it really isn't that bad. So pretty good earnings. I'm happy with it. If you want to see how much Shanice made, be sure to go and check out her video. Like I said, I will link that down below for you. It should be really cool. I'm interested to see what she made on UberEats. Did I beat her? I don't know. I hope so. But I feel like it's going to be close because $25 an hour, sure, that's good, but it's nothing crazy. I'll see you next time. Peace.